Turn my mic on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Time for race review for round 3. Zolder. 90 minutes of chicane madness over in Belgium. So here we are, just looking at the wind turbines over the canal. It's like another track over there, it's not. It's an old Formula 1 track, this one, from back in the 80s, 70s and 80s. And incidentally, where Gilles Villeneuve died in an accident over the back here, coming off the bridge, which led to this chicane being put in. So there's a little bit of history there. They don't have Formula 1 here anymore, but they do have GT3 and other racing, and it's quite a famous circuit, this one. Everyone knows it. Even a BMX track, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yep, final turn down here. A lot of incidents can happen there, and then into the final chicane. Start. Then we'll just run through the grid quickly and then get the replay up underway. Right, so on pole position, once again, Lucas Keys in the Skyline. And I'll bring up my HUD so I don't get lost. Second place, Brandon Webley in the Mustang. Third place, Shane Farado in the Mustang. Fourth, Tony Spence in a McLaren. And then we have Matt Clark in the BMW. Kostas Makrolos in the Audi, the only Audi in the field. Hendo, Mighty Hendo in the Mighty Bentley. Incidentally, Hendo, one of our sponsors here. And it has setups for sale if you need them for Bentley or Aston Martin and a few other cars. Made to order.
Just removed his ticket.
Craig McConnell from in the Mustang. In his 10 Industries car. Myself in the Simblack Century. So Simblack's obviously being one of being our major sponsor this season, and incidentally, giving away to one of the lucky drivers, we'll be getting this, a pair of P1000 pedals, which is pretty significant. It's a pretty bloody good prize to win. So a huge thank you to Simblacks for coming up on board, staying on board again for the second season with us, and making that available. Next up in 9th was me, 10th, Gunter Rowe, the Mustang, Guerrilla Racing Mustang. 11th place, Nick Firth in Firthy's Fishfinger Ferrari. 12th place, Pete Dawson, also in a Bentley. 13th is, I know what car is that? That is Daniel Kim. I should know that by now. 14th, Louis Van der Venter. Something odd with the grid placing there. He should be over here, I think, but it's put in there. That's all right. In the Bentley, so got a few Bentleys with the BOP being low this season. Ben Collins in the Lamborghini, so the only Lambo I think in the field. Could be wrong about that. There's a few guys missing. Lee Perkins in the Ferrari. Harrison Balla in the JB World Mercedes. Will Golombek in the BMW. Jonathan Warren in the Ferrari. Joseph Mahoney in the Porsche. Adrian Kramer in the Mamba Racing McLaren. And then Ben Lay, BMW, and Ken Worcester in the, what do I call this? It's bipolar, the bipolar Mustang skin, because it's, well, it's both Aussie, but complete opposites, but such a cool skin. Right. Watch them go on the parade lap and then come around, form up for the start. So this is the final chicane and race on. See if we can get there we go, a bit of a rooftop view. So the light's about to go out. And lights go green. Race underway. So Keys straight to the front, Webley in a second. Shane a little bit tentative, and Tony Spencer's able to get through. Yeah, that was Craig. I don't know if there's... I want to see if there was a little bit of contact there with myself here and Craig. I thought there might have been, but let's just see. So it's Craig here, and the other black and the black and green. Ah, I see what happened. No, there was no contact. Cool. Okay, carry on. It's nice and tight up front. A few little battles. Looks like Furthy and Gunther. No. It's myself, Hendo, and Macrolos. So Matty Clark, Macrolos, Hendo. Yep, Hendo, and then myself, Craig, trying to negotiate that chicane, the nasty chicane, horrible bloody thing it is, and Adrian coming through. Okay, so Lucas Key's got like a, I don't know what, 1.5 second gap already after one lap. Some good battles forming here. Oop, who was that coming out to pass? A Ferrari. Lee Perkins it was. Not sure if you got that done or not. Was it a pass? No, thought better of it. Okay, we'll skip ahead.
Yeah, Buffalo girls go around the outside,
Round the outside.
I won't be going around the outside though.
You love the reach around.
I won't have anything. My sim rig's dead.
Oh, is your wheel still not going?
No, I'm praying it's the power supply. Which I've ordered a replacement because it's the same, because the power supply only basically drives the little circuit board that creates the lights. Ooh. And tells what the the paddle shifters and that are doing. It's got nothing to do with the wheel base itself. It's actually exactly the same they use on outdoor lighting strips. So they're actually not completely uncommon to have a 12 volt, whatever it is, 3 amp, 36 volt. 36 watt is super common. So yeah, I found one down a place down in Melbourne or something like that it was only like $20 plus $15 freight overnight. So I won't get it overnight because that never happens. I'll get it probably on Friday.
Oh, that's close.
So yeah, just hoping it's that.
Oh man, there's a big concertina.
Otherwise it's shopping for a new wheel. And the only thing I can buy that isn't the wheel I've got is either $2,500 or $4,000.
Bloody hell.
I know this racing league that's sponsored by Simblacks when they you got the Magic gear.
Yeah, but only one. Yeah, only this. Yeah, but it's too small. I'm not going to go from my wheel I've got now down to that.
What's your wheel now?
I've got a Grid Engineering. It's €2,000.
Well, so it's too small as in the price is too small, or?
No, the size of it's too small. So, because that's a GP wheel. It's only 280, I think, or 270. Which was the one thing I really hated after a while with the Formula wheel and all that sort of stuff when I had my Fanatec. And I'm now on a 300, and I'd even go wider. I'd even go to a 320.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a wider wheel.
This train of cars is ridiculous.
Oh man, Indo, 0.8 off your pal. Catch up.
Oh, Tony Spence a bit wide.
Stream it in Discord as well. So it's more for the audio than the.
You'll only stream it in Discord if you open up Twitch as well.
Oh yeah, I'm going there right now.
Hey Matty.
Well,
Hungry Wolf. Hello. I'm using Restream, so I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. So welcome in, guys. You missed a good one, Matty. We missed you on track. Some really good. Oh, you watched it anyway. I know you were there. I'm slowly honing in sad face. Hello, Gunter. Yeah, it was some interesting little moments. Okay, Costas. Oh yeah, I missed Costas. Costas is off. Where'd he go off? Lap 1, lap 2.
It was like lap 1 or 2, and he just run wide, hit the curb.
Yeah, yeah.
Turn.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
1, 2, turn 3.
Costas there. Yeah, yeah. It was opening lap, wasn't it? Just want to see it. I missed that. It's like he just had an oversteer, a snap oversteer
Audi
moment. Yeah, a Honda moment, or Audi moment. Yeah. He's still in it there.
Well,
It's amazing how bumpy those chicane looks from the outset. It doesn't feel that bumpy when you're going through it, but
The second one.
yeah.
Well, that was interesting because when I was watching him and his wheels are moving up and down a hell of a lot more than the Mustang does going through that second one.
Okay.
And same with Furphy as well. Like looking at Ferrari's wheel motion through there, you can see how the Audi and the Ferrari don't do. Like it's a lot more work getting those two cars through there for sure.
Yep.
Where you look at the Bentley, it's like it's just rolling down AstroTurf over top of it, just doing little putts. It's nice and easy.
Yeah, when I was in the Merc, it was like that. It was just simple,
Yeah.
straight through. The McLaren wasn't too bad. Just had to be careful with it.
No, right? It's pretty balanced, eh?
Yep. I wonder if he's using a meta setup though. Oh, he got on the grass.
Yeah, just he got that very
Yep.
last little piece.
Yep. That's what that was.
I saw that almost firsthand from right behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move forward to where we were. I think we're about lap 5.
The Aerosmith had a flippin' good call in the commentary when Pete was behind someone. He's got a big white block of flat behind him.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you tagged him.
Yeah.
I thought you missed him, but bit of a tag. Who was that, Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-second penalty. Oh. Hey, everyone. Hello.
Hey,
Sad face, Betty, sad face.
who's that, Bentley? Yeah. This was
Not up for it last night.
I was already completely lapped at this point.
You
Yeah, I'm
getting
not
that
sure.
by keys doesn't count though.
No. Yeah, I don't know who it was that. Yeah, it was just a horrible timing going into that second chicane with one of the back markers. The one, whoever started in the pits anyway, whoever that was, I can't remember. I think it was it George?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like no blame, it just couldn't have come worse. That you're trying to recover the car after letting everybody go past. As I came in, and I was quite happy sitting in the draft, and then no draft. That was it. I didn't have a top speed set up, and yeah, everybody just drove away. I slowly drove away, and I had punches, and a double track cut.
Was that you, George, pulling over?
Yeah, I'm just trying to let everyone past.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you were flashing your lights at me there, and I just ducked out of the chicane.
Yeah, so this is where I come through. You're all wide, and I'm like, oh well.
Yep.
That. So I got a cut on the first corner of all of them. Yeah, and then I think I got another one on that inside there. So I got 2 cuts in the one chicane. Official
Yeah.
track cut things. It was fucking shit.
Oh, no, yeah.
The flash was just I guess notification that
Yeah.
yeah.
Warning.
We're fighting. We're coming through.
Let's just say we're used to people who don't pay attention to who's coming behind them.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah,
have
the
lap.
thing is, there's no onus on George to get out of the way in that chicane.
No.
He can drive through that chicane and then pull over afterwards. He doesn't have to.
Well, Have I saying that, like, if he went straight through that at full pace, it would have been fine, because then on the other side it would have been good. It was just poor timing that there were so many cars trying to get through.
Yeah.
So I'm not no blame. That's what I'm saying. It was just terrible timing.
Yeah.
And sometimes as a back market, you're better off to do that, because then it's more predictable that you're going to just launch it through, and you're fast enough to keep the pace ahead of people.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only bad luck.
That was a good move.
You're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
at the end of the day, you do what you think's right, and sometimes you get it wrong, sometimes you get it right.
Yeah, it was just awkward. I just had I was just blue flagged for like the first, I don't know how many laps, just constantly just people coming up, and I'm just like, I don't want to ruin people's races.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tough,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
Half the times I've quit is when something's gone really wrong, and I'm pushed straight back out into the middle of the race, and it's almost like you might as well just wait. You might as well I might as well just pull over and wait until everybody's passed. But if it's a small enough track, there isn't a time when everybody's passed. Like Brands Hatch and this track, there's such a constant line of cars that you never get that time where you're not a blue flag, basically.
Yeah, that was
And
what I was going through.
Yeah. And it's only if there is a compulsory pit stop that you might be able to come back up, but that's assuming you don't have to do another pit stop, and then you're back to where you were. So
Yeah.
it's just terrible.
Man, there's
I accidentally put on wets at the start as well, so
I heard that. Yeah.
We all had nice warm tyres for the first lap.
For the first half a lap.
Well gripped up.
Yeah, I just royally messed up the whole thing.
It happens because when you're trying to get back into a server and you're trying to get everything going before it basically lets everybody go on the grid.
Yeah.
I might look at changing I'm trying to work out, there's two settings after qualifying. So there's the post-qualifying time, and then there's another timer as well, which is, so you get the little thing up after you pass, and the timer goes past 0, and it starts giving you a countdown clock. That's one setting. And then there's another setting, that's the time after that setting runs out, and nobody can drive any longer, and there's still like a cooldown period. I'm going to try and shorten that down and add more on the pre-race time instead. So people have got maybe 5 minutes before the race, as opposed to it ends up like sometimes 5 minutes after the last car's finished qualifying. That's kind of backwards. But I can't remember which one does what, and I need to test it and not make it so people rolling over the start finish line on their last lap get cut off because there's not enough extra time.
Because the other one that I was going to suggest here is when we roll from practice to qualifying, like we have the race briefing, we roll into qualifying, and quite often it's like, all right, we're going to qualifying, and it's a boom, and then it's just forwarded to the next session, and lots of the pro-ams and AMs don't have time to do these setups, so they're sitting there wasting their qualifying time, because they've got to then get the temperatures and then adjust their tyre pressures. So you might waste a minute of your qualifying time.
That's never going to go away, because they've got 15 minutes to get their quality setup loaded first, and then all you're doing is adjusting to the temperatures. That's never going to change. There's no when you roll to quali, there's no way to add time onto the front of a quali. You can only add time onto the front of a race.
Yeah, but can you make it 21 minutes the quali, or 31 minutes the timer?
Oh yeah, it can do 35. It would be. It doesn't go up in 1 minute intervals.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So if we don't use the software we use, then
you understand what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because you're missing out on, say, a minute of qualifying. Essentially, by the time you click in, go check your things, check your tyres, check your temperatures, adjust your temperatures.
Yeah. I realise that.
Then you have to wait, and then like the pros,
Battle's heating up.
they have the advantage of being able to sit there and look for 15 minutes and going, right, well, this is what I want.
Yeah. We put our
Like,
wets on.
go. I don't.
I said then we put our wet tyres on and go out for a run.
Yeah, you still have 15 minutes to decide that though.
Well, yeah. But like I said, there's no way to change it in quali unless you have 5 minutes where nobody's allowed to do anything in quali. And you have a 35-minute quali session and there's a 5-minute wait time.
Good chat.
So the way you could do it is you don't have a briefing session. You have
Shane under
5
pressure.
minutes in the quali, and nobody's allowed to leave the pit until 5 minutes into the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, even just an extra
I
minute
reckon
or
probably
2
telling them
minutes.
to Shut up.
But you can't do 1 and 2 minutes. You can do 5.
Just leave it how it is.
Maybe just more of a warning before we board into quali.
Well, usually we sort of say, like, everybody's all good, there's any questions, we'll roll up to quali shortly, and then I'm typing it in and going from there.
Yeah. That's it's a good point though. Bring up. It's
But again, like as I said, I mean the guys who are racing, who are going to qualify, I suppose they've got the cool down time, but that's it, to get ready to get their race set up, where the AMs have got, and Pro-Ams have got nearly 20 minutes to get ready for the race. So it's sort of a swings and roundabouts.
yeah. This would have to be one of the hardest tracks to pass on, I reckon.
Oh yeah, it's not easy.
Yep.
No, if you
Even
yeah.
the car's broken, it's fucking hard to get past, as Costa's found out.
Yeah. See, Tony was having a few lag issues. You watch
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, unless the idea of this track, you've got a pressure. There's lots of places to make mistakes, and that's where the passes come. You got to sit there and pressure and pressure and pressure, and then be ready when it happens.
Yep.
So there was one, a little one, but not enough. Whoop, and another.
I cursed you both times, by the way, Crossy.
What's that? Sorry.
I cursed you. I was in call with Matt, and I was like, wow, Crossy's doing really well. And then you went into the side of Matt Clark, right as I said it. And then I was like, yeah, wow, P4, what a good finish. Then you ran out of fuel. I'm like, ah.
Maddie's sitting home with a little voodoo doll.
Yeah, pushing that pin in.
I
A
have a
little
word with
McLaren
Matt,
that I'm poking.
because Matt basically spent almost the entirety of the last 15 minutes on me, Costas, and then Dawson and Firth. And the minute they moved away from us, we got the no commentator curse, which is the moment that Costas drove into me, and then the server broke and nobody finished because the race leader finished and broke the end of the race. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So was that because he left so quickly that it made
Yep.
Webley the leader,
You can't-
and therefore
you-
everyone he lapped had to do another lap? Or?
No, just because he left, it breaks it. So everybody on a lap, it just because there was still 2 or 3 other drivers on the lead lap, and
Yeah.
Webley was one of them. But so it broke it for it basically breaks it for the next car. That next car always has to do another lap.
Right.
So basically, you end up with the people on the lead lap anyway. The people come second, third, fourth, whatever, who are on the lead lap actually have to drive a whole extra lap more than the leader did.
Wow, okay.
And then everybody else is broken, which is why I drove over with a checkered flag waving in front of me after I got spun. Drove over and went, well, it's not terrible. I lost a couple of places to Nick and Dawson and that, and whatever, it is what it is. And then I just drove into the wall because I'd seen the checkered flag, and then I'm sitting there in pits, and I'm like, why are some people still going around the track? Like, I know a few people like to just keep racing around to back to the pits or whatever. And then I started dropping down the order, and I'm like, but I went over the finish line with the guy waving his flag. I've got a screenshot of it. And then I looked and I saw, okay, so Keys isn't here. That's probably it. And then somebody else mentioned that he left before the session finished.
So do you just award points based on the order when he finished?
I'll have to go, yeah, we'll just go through and I'll just manually make it. So there won't be any lap times and stuff in the results. But it doesn't matter, I'll just type first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
It's an annoying bug though.
I've been there for a very long time. Like Octane
Yeah.
have it in their rules that you can't leave the server, and you'll be you won't be allowed to race the next round if you leave the server before the end of the race.
We should add that rule in.
Hey,
Well,
guys.
I've
Hey,
never actually come across it for such a long time, because usually the person who wins a race isn't the first person who pisses off. You know, they don't win and zoom off, so they don't have to talk to anybody.
This was such a tough race up front, man. It was so tight. It's pushing.
That's a great train of cars, honestly.
It is, yeah. I don't know if Matt was struggling a little bit here, but we're definitely compounding and starting to build up behind him, because it looked like Shane initially was struggling with the Mustang, but then he started to just ease off a little bit. Looks like Matt has come off the boil.
But as soon as you have to do any kind of defending, your time drops off.
Hmm.
It was the same with me and Costas. We were so much slower.
Evening,
Having
Matt,
me
watching
right
the
behind
stream. Yep.
Yeah.
He's saying he
And
lost.
It was also the same with Firth and Dawson, because they were fighting with each other. They weren't catching us, even though we were going slower. So,
Yep.
yeah, you have two cars that are, in my case, a tenth of a second apart.
Yep. There's that. Move on,
That's a
Hendo.
white line. Whoa.
Yep. Did you go off then,
To be
Craig?
honest, P4 then, sorry.
What's that?
It looked like you went off
A
then.
little bit.
Matt saying I lost the ability to drive for about 5 laps. So just mentally, I guess. Probably pressure, maybe.
The ACC, weird, you get 5 laps, your tyres do something random, and then go back to normal.
They go outside the window or whatever.
Yeah, it used to always be lap 6. Look, lap 6, 7 and 8, your tyres were just shit, and then they came back to normal again. You drove on.
Man, I was gutted. I had such a good car last night and just couldn't sabotage myself again. The fuel at the end, because it would have been a 4th place even after everything else. So
But I'm going to say this.
live and
I've
learn.
watched you in your streams when I've watched them back, and you're talking to the people, and you're going into the pits, and you're knocking back your fuel every single time, trying to get it down to the exact litre you need to finish the race.
Yeah.
Never do that. Think you're going to be doing, well, honestly, no, think you're going to be doing 2 laps more. Because if you have somebody like, Mav or Cooley or definitely Keys as well, who are probably going to do 1 or 2 laps more in a race in that time frame than anybody else would have worked out on their lap time. You have to, that's 6-7 litres you need extra. 8 depending on the track you're on.
Yeah.
So in a litre is only 850 grams.
Right.
So 10 litres is 8 kilos. You might have extra, that's nothing. As opposed to sitting there running out of fuel.
Right.
A liter is 1 kilo, is 1 to 1.
Race fuel isn't. What these guys use.
I'm sure there's other
fuel's
battles in
not.
the pack.
That's why it floats on top of water.
Same as avgas, which is basically what these guys run.
It's going to stay on this. So I think Tony makes a mistake soon. There it is.
I was
Okay.
feeling that I was a litre short at the end. I had to give him the fucking spot on the last lap.
Yeah. So Hendo, so you.
Oh, Hendo got through
slowed
too.
down
Oh,
When
that's right.
When Keys went past you, you sort of slowed down on the start finish. Were you already running out of fuel at that point?
Yeah, for the last,
okay,
for the
yeah.
2 laps before that, I was already
Yep.
like fuel saving.
Yep. I just
Um,
because the commentary guys were sort of talking about it, like what's
Yeah.
up here because you're racing real hard. Then you literally when Keys went, it was like when you let Keys through, you just idled down the.
I'll get to that, Matt.
If I didn't let Keys, if Keys didn't get in front of me, I wouldn't have had enough fuel to finish the race because I would have had to do an extra lap on top of what I was doing. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to take the 5th or 4th or whatever the fuck it was.
Yep.
That's the last time I get my brother to fuel count for me.
Bloody family members.
It's no funny says and just had 10.
Never trust family.
It was only a litre off, so I just didn't. I guess I didn't compensate for Keys doing an extra lap.
Yep.
Well, these two fellas having a good battle. Adrian and Ken.
But if I had the fuel, I would have defended with my life.
Oh, it's
Yeah, well,
Kenny's
you look
a
like
good
you're
man.
doing a mean job up until right up to that point, and suddenly you're just like. But you kept going, if you know what I mean. Like it wasn't. I thought it was something up or
Vin
like a
Diesel.
mechanical kind of thing or something like that. But no, fuel. Right.
I'd rather just lose one spot instead of having to go in the pits to put fuel in and shit.
Yep.
I think when I crossed the line at the end, I was on map 5.
Oh wow.
Probably the safety car map though, so it would have used quite a bit.
It must be coming up. Maybe 2 laps, I think. A bit of a touch up. So
that T1 was absolutely a nightmare for me because both sessions had flats on my right. So going around there was just like on ice every single time. I mean, that looked fine, but inside, and 30 bloody throwing fish fingers at me.
you're lucky he was in front of you. Maybe he'd be dropping vat fat.
Oh, 100%.
Fat grease.
Well, when I came out of the pits, there was no way I was letting in front of me, otherwise I'd have no traction. It was down to about 4 pixels.
Oh, getting close now.
Now would be a great time for you to turn your TC down, Crosby.
Yes.
Show them what you really got. I assume you weren't adjusting your TC on this race track?
What's it set on? 2? Nah, I was leaving it.
I was early in the stints doing it on that corner, but just 1 click,
Yep.
just to get a bit of extra drive, but as the tyres wear, it didn't really make any difference. It got flat.
If I moved up 1 click, I'd be on 0.
Well, I went from 2 to 1. So
So Tony's like sort of catching up to us again too.
what's weird about this track though is no matter how close you are, it's like there's no aero effect.
Mm.
It's like it doesn't seem to work.
Yep. And it was frustrating that the straights are not long enough to get a draft. So
Yep.
even if you get a really good run out of the corner, you can't do anything with it.
Yeah, because, well, I
Yeah.
don't know if, I don't even know if do you use the 5th gear in the Ford? I don't know if I do. I think you're only using 1, 2, 3 and 4.
I was getting a bit of run out of here, I think. Yeah. I wasn't clipping that second part of the chicane and just getting the drive all the way out, and it was working.
But again, it's one of those places where, what do you do with it?
Yep.
That's where Costas would be, he'd come through there usually a bit better than me. And then there was just
Tony.
almost nowhere to go. Unless
Yep.
I really screwed up myself.
You'll find out what I try to do with it soon.
Well, I didn't run max wing. I ran 8 wing, I think, and no one was getting past me on the straight.
I think it's next
Yep.
lap. Who would clip the second part of the chicane? I think is that where you went off, Matt? That second part of the chicane. Did someone hit that in front of me and just got sent off to the right? Yeah, it was you. Yeah, it bounced over it. Ah, the lap after we touched. Okay. So I'm sure this is the lap of the contact. Looks like Daniel Kim's right up behind Firthy at the moment too. So they're having a good battle. I'll keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he must have got past him because I'm sure he was behind me at some point.
So I got a good run off then. So he's compromised entry. He got the hell exit. So he went defensive. So I went outside and thought I'm just going to try and live here and force it in. And then that's what happened, got on the sand. That's why my car spat to the right.
Ah.
30-second penalty.
Please. 5 maximum.
No, but it's been broadcast now, so that's 6-fold.
Who watching Daniel Kim? Let's spread out a bit. Firthy. Hendo and Craig look like they're starting a bit of a ding-dong battle. Oh, yep. Caught up to Tony Spence.
Craig had some good pace, and then I think he got a DT.
Oh, we'll leave it as a racing incident, Matt. No one reported it. I didn't report it. You didn't report it.
I'm gonna go report it now.
Yeah.
How much damage you get from that?
Where is he? Here we go. Gotta watch this.
Ignored.
What's that? Sorry.
Alright. I said, how much damage did you get?
I didn't actually. For me it was bugger all. It was like 1 second.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah, 1.2 seconds or something. So it wasn't a lot.
What about Matt?
I'm not sure. Matt, did you check how much damage it had? Here you go. Yeet.
Oh,
That.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's unlucky.
Yep. Extra
Yeah,
cooling.
that was a few minutes of damage.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
happened to me
that was
a couple times.
that was 36 seconds just in damage there. That's unlucky, man. That's a nasty shit of a chicane, that thing. Oh, Ben. What happened to Ben? Same thing, I'm guessing? Yep.
He over-rotated. He went the safe way.
Yep. Needs some of Broomy's suspension out of his four-wheel drive. Also do a quick run through. Luke's out front. Webley in second.
It's miles away.
Yeah. Shane third. Tony Spence fourth. Hendo fifth. McConnell sixth. Cam McConnell.
Cam McConnell.
We'll call him Cod Cam.
Me in seventh.
Yeah, what a fucking retard, eh? Like the whole time Davo's going, Craig McConnell, Craig McConnell, Craig. Yeah, Cam McConnell, yeah, no, he's going good. Fuck.
I thought it was funny as. That's your new nickname, I think. Cam Mac.
I've been called a lot of things in my life, but never Cam.
Well, you've probably been called worse things too, I bet.
Oh, how many Camerons, you know, I guess.
Oh yeah, Matt, pushing too
I
hard.
don't know any, but I know one now.
Yeah, I was the same, Matt. The contact didn't really feel like much. It was just like a bounce, and that was it. It just happened. For me, I was already got on the sand, and my car was out a little bit on the loose anyway. So, Costa's showing the nose.
Well, he just got past in T1.
Oh,
But I was wondering if because this is obviously before he pit it, it always looked like he was really slippery, like the car really like rotated around the centre a lot when he was doing these moves.
the Audi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was just how it portrayed, but it almost looked like
Nah, that's how the car is.
yeah, just weird.
Yeah, it's a tough gig picking that car, man. He probably did what I did in the Honda, where you get into a couple of practice servers and you hit some really good lap times. Think, wow, this thing feels really good. But then once you get into the race scenario, you realise how much of a handful the fucking thing is.
He's racing in another series in it already before ours.
Oh, yep.
Changed year, so
Okay.
he's got some experience with it.
Here we go, a bit of action. Pete and Lee Perkins. Pete getting it done. So, did you say we can have 2 drop rounds? No?
You got
Okay.
2 drop rounds towards winning the major prize.
My Paul Ricard DC still counts towards the fucking major prize, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
You tuned up and you tried. Your
Oh
internet.
man, do you know what happened? The fucking internet, the modem wasn't even plugged into the phone line.
Oh.
How did you have...
I have no idea.
Okay.
No. So a lot of the Aussie ones have 4G backup, which is shit.
That's what it was on, yeah. It was on 4G.
Yeah.
Matt's just putting it out there now. If he wins the pedals, he's going to drive the Audi next season. Matt Clark.
No, he won't.
He's just said it on stream,
He's gonna
so
ride that out. He's gonna drive that
we'll
Audi
screenshot
GT2.
that and keep that on record.
Yep. I'll make him drive the GT2 Audi.
He says he will. He's serious.
Nah, he's either Audi or Honda then.
Yeah.
The Honda's actually not bad to drive, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just going to shut up now.
It's very good at the Nürburgring GP circuit. It's very good though.
I think both the Honda and the Audi would be pretty good there, wouldn't they? Like,
I'm not sure. I've driven the Honda there a lot.
Good night. Yeah, and I still like the Honda. Just had those moments and just couldn't catch it. But it's fast in the right hands. It's quick.
I'm starting to like the old Ferrari 488 Evo, actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh good, eh?
Yeah, I was driving it the other day as well. It feels amazing, but no BOP.
Bentley smashing the
it didn't
curbs.
get a physics update when they went to 1.10.
That's
So-
also hates curbs.
Yeah.
See, what I want to do is just sit on that chicane. Whoops! I don't know what the hell did I do there?
Oh, we're at the
You went to
moon.
the moon.
Okay,
Planet Earth.
okay, I'll try that again.
Pretty impressed that the camera doesn't move the car.
Bloody hell!
Roll your mouse back. Roll your mouse wheel back.
Yeah, like a lot.
Yeah.
So now we're in the sun.
There we go. Okay, that's better. I'm just going to flick over this chicane. Watch the cars come through it, because I'll be getting massive amounts of air.
Oh, you think you're going to the moon, I think.
Just see who's actually smacking it, who's not.
You'll see a Nissan go flying through the camera.
Mustang like it's nothing.
It's not
Webley
like that
took
on the
that
inside.
Shane, to be fair.
That was Shane.
Oh, Shane was it? I thought it was
BMW, Mustang. No, it needs to be over here. So.
That's a normal
Okay.
fucking Bronco Mustang.
The first one was.
Oh, the Bentley.
Yeah.
I can tell you I smashed it.
That's quite a good shot, actually.
Get down lower, Crosby. Get
There
right
it
down on the tarmac and up on it.
What was that, Pete?
Missed it.
Then hook more to the left.
A lot of their cars that we have in this league. Yeah, because those cars don't take it at all. You touch it as death in those cars.
Yeah, the Nissan should be coming around in a
You
second.
should see Matt hitting that first one. He was just smashing it.
Down to Ferrari.
Here we go.
Touch the paint.
Oh, no, not really.
And Harrison, yep, clipping, not getting the sausage, but just on the edge of it, eh?
I was taking that Mustang fully over. I had my left tyres on the white line.
Wow.
Takes it fine.
On this line here, the curve.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Go over.
Yeah, Webley, yep, boom, straight through.
Yeah.
Here's Shane.
See?
What
That's
chicane?
what you can do in the Mustang.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Whoa!
Oh!
That's
Yeah.
that's a
There we
warning.
go.
That last one.
Craig, I thought you were going to crash on that one. It was wild. Seems like a lot of the front pack people are hitting it a lot more. That's interesting.
But I think if hitting it and doing a cautious way as opposed to fast and clean, it's probably like 3 temps, 4 temps, easy,
Yeah.
because of the speed you're just carrying through it. It's
Yeah.
just the hardest part is
Oh,
getting
that's a cut.
drive afterwards if you're bouncing too much. That was the problem I was struggling with.
Yeah.
I missed a couple. I'll add the caveat that if Kunos surprised me with the Aston Vantage Evo before the next season, the Audi is dead to me.
Yeah, me too.
And then he says, "I love
me
Shane's
too.
livery so much." Yeah, Shane's
Yeah.
is cool. It's quite nice that this year.
I'll be enjoying driving the Corvette.
Let's have a look through Webley. I like Webley's skin, man. I think that's pretty cool. Love that skin. Is that the standard
bring up
Ford?
the Aston
It's gang
Evo.
default.
Yeah, yeah.
If Kunos bring out the Aston Evo, we're going to have to limit the number of people that can drive it, and it'll have to be a raffle so you can drive it.
Just have a Aston Martin Cup Series.
4th, 5th, the Hendo. 6th, me. 7th, Cam.
Looking at AC Evo,
Yeah.
the only thing we'll be racing in that will be either Porsche Cup, Mercedes GT4, and maybe a Lamborghini. Those are the only race, because they only got 20 cars that's going to be in it. And of the 20 cars, most of them won't be race cars.
Not even played.
So,
Isn't it going to be like a Forza kind of map where you drive to events and then compete against other people?
you can do, but they're still it's still designed to replace ACC.
All
Like
right.
they're not going to leave ACC there, so it will still have the ACC to have tracks. You'll be able to set up races and go to the race and just do the race. but you can also drive all the way around, whatever they said, 22,000 square kilometres around with Nürburgring in the centre.
Yep.
Will be a street map.
Can
They didn't actually say that,
can
but
they have a
somebody's...
big truck and Ken can drive all our cars to the racetrack?
Well, with mods, sure. We'll have
Hell
to get
yeah,
a bit of
I'm in.
Inworth.
Will there be catering?
If I win those pedals, fuck, I'll be set.
Fuck, I actually hope you win them now, Ken. That'd be fucking hilarious.
That's what I'm
And
gonna
they'll be
do.
like, oh, are you gonna do a redraw, Ken? And be like, oh, no.
I'm just thinking how much it'll improve my racing. When I mount them on a desk next to my arm.
No, you just mount them off the side of your wheelbase, so you can get to them with your elbow.
Yeah,
You
true.
push it with your pinky or something.
And then
Got
you,
this. I
and then
believe
you
in
s- and then you send them to me.
Yeah, I'll watch
Buy them off you.
I'll watch Ken for a while because for the people that come here to watch the crashes.
Settle down, mate. I didn't take on my arm for the whole race.
I got a bite. He took the
For
bait.
whole race.
You made sure somebody was always there holding your hand.
Yeah, that's right.
I felt so bad watching Ben kill you.
Yes.
It's so unfortunate.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, there's a pity trick.
That's all I have to say about that. Yes.
I thought I was going to get pinged for speeding here.
I went over.
I just want to see that actually. Let's slow it down. Oh. I reckon I was.
2K's over.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Eh?
when your rear wheels go over though, so
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
by the time your rear's got there, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Flights.
Yep.
You get a little window because at Paul Ricard I went in at 52 as well.
Yep. I was quietly shitting my pants and thinking I was going to get a penalty.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, Joker lap.
Yep. Is
Yeah.
put that dirt down there for later for a move I'm going to put on good tip.
Well, Matt reckons
What?
Craig.
Distraction.
Matt says you'll have to kill him before you stop him driving the Aston Evo.
He will. He will have to kill me. You will not.
Oh, you're here, Matt. Good.
The only one.
I'd have to talk for you now.
I'll just talk to my people and I'll go sort them out.
Know some people who know some people.
Yeah.
Oh, was that 4 wheels off the ground then?
Yeah, bro. 100%.
It was, wasn't it?
You might
Yeah,
have
definitely.
Right, left on.
Holy shit.
Just dragging.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
well-
tipping there was full air.
That's pretty bloody close.
Yeah, if you go back
You go
Yeah.
back, that was when it was landing.
Put it in like half speed. Should be able to catch it.
If there's 3.
yeah.
Yep. 3 wheels definitely.
But I reckon you're only getting a fucking cigarette paper underneath that left rear.
Holy shit.
I think it's just the inside of the tyre that's touching.
Get that GoPro footage of the under tray.
Yeah, see what his secrets are. Look at that. Look at that diffuser.
Bumper
That's
tyre.
illegal.
I wish you could paint the underside and just say.
There you go. There's the contact patch. About an inch and a half.
About 20 pixels.
Yep. Anyway, carry on.
It
Otherwise,
definitely looks like a four-wheel drive there.
rally car.
Oh, they look like Craig got pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. Hang on, just missed
Yeah,
it.
one behind was pretty much the same.
Where is it? Cam. Oh, that
About
looks a
the
bit
same.
better actually, doesn't it? Let's have a look at that one.
They thought it's gonna be very similar.
Get lower. Alright. It's quite cool you can do this actually. Reverse. Nah, still 3 wheels I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not clipping
But
it,
those 3 wheels, I mean,
If he was further to the right for him, driver's right,
yeah.
you actually can completely get here.
but that's a lot of air under this side of the car. It's a good 3 inches.
You definitely had a height advantage.
A horse on one leg.
Everyone's gone blurry. Right. Where's Adrian? Looks like he's 2.2 seconds. Oh, he was. He's fallen off a bit. Just trying to pick the gaps now. We'll see where the action is. I think there was pit stops in play at this point in time.
Whenever Joe's pits, or he's coming out of the pits.
Well, okay, that's the end of replay 1 file, so I'll just load the other one. Lap 37. Sorry, carry on. When Joe's pits?
He comes out of the pits and Ben Collins and I.
Oh, yes.
Quite a close battle, but then it ends with a man.
Yeah, we're a bit spread out at the moment. Louis attacking Lee Perkins, and then Lucas coming through the lap. So his lap to lapping 13th. That point in time.
It's a shame the replay clears all the pit stops. Like it doesn't record when
Yeah.
not got them.
Yeah.
Seems weird. But anyway.
So Harrison may have pitted and Ken hasn't yet, possibly, or Harrison spun. You got a busted crab by the look of it. Your bonnet's a bit
Pretty
loose.
sure it was the latter.
Probably.
Right.
I think he'd had an oopsie.
Go watch my pit entry.
Where is it? Cam McConnell. Oh, you've already pitted. Back here.
Yeah, keep going back a little bit more. Because that's a long slow lap, which is the pit lap.
There we go.
This is the start of the end.
The start of the end. Where it all. This is the moment where it all went
This is where it
downhill.
all turned to.
Oh, Joe's mentioned this to me. I didn't realise it was you.
Now you know you're allowed to turn there, right?
Fuck out.
Yeah, you got a break.
I looked up. Oh,
It
fuck.
really helps.
That's
That's the most lifted bonnet I think I've seen on any car. I didn't think they went that high.
Well,
Is it
Just
engine?
wanted to make sure the Stony Creek was facing the camera.
He wasn't check the oil.
I reckon you moved the barrier about an inch.
Yeah.
That's a fucked Mustang.
I've never seen a car with a bonnet that high.
With a minute 15 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, fuck.
Oh, crack me up though. This dude on the look.
So what
Got-
happened? Did you just knock...
This guy here is calling his mate, going, "Fuck, man, you should see this Mustang. It's wrecked." He's on the phone.
5 minutes back, you were talking over each other, was that?
I was just saying, where did you miss the brake mark, or that's where you thought it was?
No, I completely missed the brake mark. 'Cause
Okay.
I was, I'd done my DT and I nailed it for my DT and I was just trying to gain every last little bit and I was checking my EFD down the straight and I thought I had more time.
Yeah, watch his inputs.
You pretty much got a brake at the
And
beginning
it's
of the
brake
run.
now.
Yeah.
Boom.
And I just was like, oh, you fucking
Death.
Peanut.
Insta death.
Watch my steering wheel going down
Oh, down pit lane.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Look at that, brand spanking new car. That's pretty good.
When you're like 90 degrees.
Considering how low you sit in the car, a fucked bonnet would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like in real world height. Well, you'd be fine. Crossing high would struggle.
Yeah, I'd be sitting in the roof of the car as it is. So
Well, that's why Crosby and I have to use 4-metre wheels, because they don't have a top. Otherwise we'd be looking for a round rim.
Yeah. It's honestly, sometimes when I'm turning now, I've got my wheel up at 90 degrees. I can't see how close I am to the car in front of me. I'm gonna have to.
Need to sit on a phone book, mate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I might put a cushion under my ass,
Yeah.
or drop my wheel down.
Let me know what
Baby
spec
shop
you
and get
go
yourself a
for.
booster seat.
Yeah, just let me know what spec and then I can order the same.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure the missus will be able to help you out. She'll take you to Bed Bath and Beyond or something. She'll hook you up with a nice, duck down.
Mate, we've got enough cushions here. I'm sure I could find something.
Mate, you would be so much in trouble for taking one of the ones from a different area which has been allocated. You know that.
Is that car farting out a rainbow? The cat, yeah.
It's Nyan Cat. It's old. Very old meme.
Do you know how long it took me to paint that stupid rainbow? It was a freaking nightmare.
Because that looked like about 30 seconds, but...
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't get it to go onto the body and look right because there's vertical lines which just suddenly look terrible on all the panels. I was just going, oh my god. The cat was easy.
Yeah, because it's one door.
Race department just downloaded the pre-stuff scanner.
I feel your pain, Gunter, because when I was doing the fucking stripes over the top of my car, trying to make them connect and line up to the rear panels was fucked.
Horrible.
Yep.
Is Louis' skin a game skin?
Can
Just
imagine. I'm sorry.
No.
No, it's custom.
It's cool.
No.
What are you saying,
I
Maddie?
was watching Steve-O try and match the comic book on the Mustang bonnet. He wasn't having much fun with that.
Yep.
And on the rear as well, like because of all the cutouts and stuff. You gotta like snip a piece out of it.
And twist it around and twist it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
say,
it looks so good on track too, Matty.
You know that bonnet needs some JB World.
I've been watching it on track. You haven't.
Joe's new
died.
that bonnet will glue back down though. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll buff out. Fuck, that Ferrari
Speaking of the
smacked.
Mustang, though, Gunther, can we have a chat?
What was this, sorry?
I said, speaking of the Mustang, can we have a chat?
Are you changing back?
Can we
We-
talk
we-
about it though?
We can discuss this. There's another
Can we-
car change happening.
Can we jump down a channel?
Yeah.
She's changing back.
You just go.
Ooh. Everyone's kind of spread out now, eh? It was like slightly smaller grid.
Yeah, I don't know what lap this is, but me and Craig abandoned ship soon.
38.
So does Kramer. We all just
Oh, yeah.
park it up and wait.
Macrolos in the pit.
Seen enough of my antics for the night.
Got a stop, nice. Webley in third at that point, but I think Macrolos hadn't pitted yet. Oh, obviously, everyone else had. Yeah. So Webley had been second, Shane third, 2 Mustangs running strong. So I was up to 5th at that point. Hendo in 6th. Tony Spence 7th. And Gunter Rowe. It's the gaps, you know, like 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds. Everyone's starting to really spread out a bit. So Gunter 8th, which would have been 7th after Maclos. Firthy 9th at that point. Pete Dawson 10th there in the background. Daniel Kim 11th. Oh, here we go. What's going on here, Harrison?
Nothing. That's Kim going up the inside of Ken because there's the blue dagger.
Yep. There's a bit of action there, I think, wasn't there? Yep.
Yeah, and this is my car being undrivable and not really wanting to fight any of these people at this moment in time.
Yep, fair enough. So Daniel Kim 11th, Louis Vanderventer 12th, Lee Perkins right behind him in 13th, Will Golombek in 14th. Golombek. I don't know if I've actually talked to Will. Much love to Gunter for the livery. Oh, yeah, cool. And thanks for the follow, John. It's John Warren saying, yeah, thanks to Gunter. He's just popped out. I'll pass it on when he gets back. Deadmau 5 had a Ferrari that he had wrapped with the same livery. He called it the Ferrari. And he got a cease and desist from Ferrari. Really?
Yeah, Ferrari take modifying Ferraris very seriously.
Oh.
Well, the thing that they didn't care too much about the wrap. The thing they objected to was he actually changed the badges, like a custom cat thing, and they said absolutely not. You do not debadge our cars. It is what their argument was.
Right.
Which has
So-
happened to a lot of people in modified Ferraris.
So this here, like you leave the badges and the whatever Ferrari on it,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
stays. Yeah, okay.
And if it's like, there's been cases of like the F40s, like the big one, the gated manual one, people have modified it, and then Ferrari themselves have said it's no longer classified as a Ferrari, like it's off the record books of Ferrari.
I've got a feeling this is action station here too.
This is another instance that
Oh, yeah.
we reviewed.
Yep. That's right. So that was
Then I had a brain moment.
Starting to do the biggest U-turn.
Yeah.
who are we up to? So Jeff, not Jeff, George. Man, I gotta stop doing that. Harrison, Cam.
Yeah, this is me trying to let Cam go as quick as possible.
Kim Worcester. Yeah, your car looks fucked, Harrison.
Craig's about to die, I believe.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it's this lap, so just keep watching.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I do, I saw it. I witnessed it.
That's next lap.
Is it?
Soon.
We'll come back to that. We'll just and so Kenny, Ben Lay, Adrian Kramer. Oh, that's where he lost the will to live, eh?
Yeah, definitely all.
It can be a prick of a track, though, eh?
It's not like a very nice GT3 car track.
No. But it's such a contrast going from a track. So what we've had so far in Monza, Paul Ricard, and then this, and now Valencia, they're just total different. All four totally different circuits.
I enjoy the challenge of this track.
I like it too. I do like it.
I'm really aiming for Valencia. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Valencia always. It's a hard track to pass on. It's going to be interesting. It takes a lot of cooperation to get round there and not make contact,
Yeah.
and practice getting the brake, because there's a lot of trail braking, and it's really hard to pick where each car has to start braking. So it's going to be interesting. Oh, that was airborne, surely. See that one?
The Billy Goat.
Got to get it right at the right moment.
I think that was all four off just then.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, the way that rear tyre ate that fucking sausage curve.
Yep, all four.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have an airborne car.
We had liftoff.
Completely off the ground. Nice. And just carries on. What bump. Looks like death coming up though.
Weird.
It's collecting the General Lee.
Oh,
Oh, yep, I've done that before.
It's like the corner of all corner.
Yep. How's your steering then? Yep, busted.
I think I did the exact same thing next lap anyway.
Look at it. The wheel kick under brakes. That was it. You parked it up. Yeah, so that
There you
was
go.
just making your way back through, carving back up through the pack. So Pete's on the back of Macrolos.
At some point, Ken and Ben got very close together.
Yes, it's not too far away.
Yeah, because I end up tucked on the
my
back of.
unfortunate events I was involved in.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah. I get caught up on the back of them, and there's three back markers having a battle, and I'm just there, just poking my nose in. I'm probably somewhat responsible for what happened to you, Ken, I won't lie.
Yeah.
Definitely
Sure.
Ben. Definitely on Ben, but
She wasn't
I'm at-
apologetic.
yeah.
Yes, that's probably
You
not
felt-
far
you felt
away.
really bad.
Mm. He's got almost 20 laps to go.
Yeah, I think it's more towards the end of the race, to be honest. Probably in the last 10 laps, maybe.
Yep. I'm just looking for any battles. It's like, trying to pick the closer gaps, but
Dawson and Macross.
yeah. Whoops.
It was just as I caught back up to Harrison, I think.
Yeah, so Ben's a second behind you now. On the timing charts. Yep.
Yeah, it was when you caught back up to me and I said, fuck it, I'm not letting him pass anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm just keeping
all
on
right.
that
Now
gap.
This car's busted. I've got some pace. I'll be able to get past him next minute. I'm around, and I'm like, oh well, that ended that.
I think
I
Oz
did pass you at one stage, and then you passed me back, you bastard.
Yep.
That was Harrison.
Hating life.
There. Oh, yep.
Yep.
And then Matt's, a little bit behind yet. A little way to go.
Yep.
I pitted at the hour and 20 mark because I got damage and I didn't have to pit again, so I just went foot flat the whole time.
Jeez.
And, fuel wasn't an issue. No, that's an egg.
Oh, we missed that. Let's see that again.
Fishy dirt.
Oh, fully airborne.
That was airborne.
That was complete air, wasn't it?
Eyes out on the
He
grid.
was, that was,
You can see that from here. There's nowhere need to get any closer.
Need to zoom in.
how high off the ground is he there?
It's a DeLorean. It's off our car.
Oh my god.
Whoop, slow it down.
Holy
Oh yeah, we have a new winner. Sorry, Craig. That trumps what you did. Although Craig can't be on the track.
Height and distance, I reckon.
That's still on the track at this point in time.
Honestly, solid catch.
That's YouTube thumbnail right there.
Yeah, you keep going.
Half floating over the curb.
Thanks for the follow, Ben. Ben says, "I'm sorry, Ken." That'll be for
Yeah.
what's coming up, I think. Oh, we race hard. We have the odd incident, but we get over it.
You're always disappointed in the moment, but then you take a breath and the race finish and you go, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's what we normally say is if you have an incident, wait 24 hours or wait a day, sleep on it before you comment or do anything. And you'll find, it's like the old thing, you smack each other around, then you go for a beer.
Yeah.
And on me, I'll hold a grudge.
Yeah, exactly. And he says, no excuse, but it was only my second race, not in VR. Oh, second race not using VR, and a difference in depth perception. Fine margins, sadly. All good, Ben. As you can hear, he's not terribly upset anymore.
Mute mic.
Apologies I received after the race from the people that were involved with incidents, whether it my fault or not, was goes a long way, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mute's mic continues to cry.
Yeah. I'm still upset though.
Costas and Pete. Oh, Costa on the back of the neck. Oh, that was close. This is
he
heat.
braked real late in that Audi. When I was watching the broadcast, he can seem to brake a lot later than most.
Hello, Matthew. Matthew it.
When he's heavy braking though, it's like his car's going down the road sideways. In some of the corners.
He's always been like a real aggressive braker though. Costas, like always been late, real late on the brakes. And speedy, quick. He's a good driver. Yeah. He's one guy that's fitting really well. Just super clean. He tries. I mean, he has incidents every now and then, but like comes back and says, you know, I'm sorry for what I did, blah blah blah, but learns from it and push forward. And just a good fast driver. Just waiting to see when that incident is. Yeah, soon. Here we go. Pulling the Audi out so it's in the mirrors of the Nick.
Nick did it again.
Yeah.
Near orbit launch.
I wonder if he got any, pressure loss from that. Oh yeah, Lucas coming through now. This is going to mix things up. Oh, we're going defensive. Look, he can pull that almost right up alongside. I wonder if he's using like less camber or something to get better brake.
Yeah, possibly.
More tyre patch.
Need to get out of the corners pretty quick too, though.
Yeah. Man, that's close now. Here comes Lucas, so Pete yields. I'm sure these two guys were thinking, oh man, we can't. Just keep battling, keep battling. Try not to give too much away in being lapped. Nissan's a big car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from, I think, old school GT3 cars when they were, big machines.
Mm.
All the modern ones now are like low fin.
so who do I back? Who do I back? Where am I going? Oh. 3 wide.
Ugh. This is sketchy shit.
Costa still didn't want to let him through. Okay, there we go. So Leader surely got through yet? Nah, not yet. Here we go. Blue flag.
No, I guess he doesn't have to. He just doesn't have to defend. So.
Yeah.
And considering the lead he had, like, you really weren't going to jeopardise much.
No. I mean, he left everyone but, like, Webley and Fodder or something.
Yeah, correct.
Oh no, Dawson right on the back of the Firth.
Oh, now.
Yep. You should rewind it a couple.
Oh, is this where it was?
You just keep going. It's the old tussle between us. No, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
probably
this must be the yeah, I just joined off the back of it here.
We had a good race. That was probably like in this sector and this part of the race. It just went on for lap after lap for a while. That was probably my most disappointing part. The way that it ended was we were just racing so well and having a ball.
Yeah, you guys look like you had like a great time.
Yeah.
I was hating every moment of that.
Oh, you call your skin bipolar, Ken, but I love it, man. It's such a cool livery.
It is.
Yep, another tribute to Mr. Gunther, one of his collaborations he helped me with.
Yep, true to life.
Yep. I threw the ideas and he came up with what it is. Copped some updates this season with some extra badging and stuff, so.
Yeah, it was a good move. But I think Harrison probably didn't have a car to fight with.
Yeah, it's not over. I'm still there.
I think he flicked me the bird out the window and said, good luck, dickhead.
Pretty much.
Bit of extra cooling in the front of that Mercedes.
I think that's where he had the edge on me. He was getting extra downforce.
Oh, that was there. BMW had fully four wheels off the ground then. Ben.
Didn't get a single track cut this right?
So this is Matt coming through to lap you guys as well, in the white BMW. Yep. You think you got those pedals, eh, Matt?
Ignore
No,
that.
it's obviously happening.
It's happening. Evening, Louis. Welcome,
Can
mate.
I ask, the other day before it had been announced, when I said, I'll take those pedals, did you for a moment go, fuck, does he know?
No, I didn't even think. I was probably busy doing something else. Didn't even click.
Okay, that's fine.
Not at all.
Whee, there I go.
Nice.
Just the tiniest bit of just rub on the back.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Just
wasn't
right
even
in the
much.
most unsettled moment.
And I'll probably die shortly and abandon ship and return to bed.
Okay. Do we want to avoid that sadness?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go through run through. So Luke in front, Lucas Keys, second place, Brandon Webley at this point.
He
Third.
just slapped 8th to keep up with that as well.
Yep. Third, Shane Fardero. I was running fourth at this point, not knowing I didn't have enough fuel. I skimped my fuel. Hendo in fifth. Tony Spence sixth. Gunter in seventh. Costas in eighth. Nick Firth ninth, with Pete Dawson right behind him in 10th. We'll come back to that. Daniel Kim 11. Louis Van der Venter in 12th. Where's Louis? There he is. The Bentley. Lee Perkins. Oh! Let's see that again.
It's me dying. You can ignore
Whee! That was a snap oversteer, eh?
that. Yeah, it was for Mercedes things.
Damn it. Okay, come on. There we go. See. Yep. So I got wide there and actually hit the tyre barrier. Yep. Oh! Holy gee. I bet you had to change undies after that one, Ben.
It was definitely a pucker moment for a few there, I'd say.
Yeah, people kept coming.
And me.
Then I think I said, nah, fuck this, and retired.
Yep. And was that Webley coming around? Yeah.
Something happens to Daniel Kim towards the end of the race where he just loses a ton of pace and drops into Perkins and then into me. I don't know how he ended up in my race.
Well, yeah. So you're behind at this point, hey? So you're catching.
Yeah. I'm like 13 seconds.
Oh, hay
I've got a
fever.
few laps left.
Yep.
I think
So
he had an off and ended up with damage, didn't he?
okay. Well, here's Louis passing.
That would
Yep.
make sense.
That was, so he made a mistake in the chicane there. He might have been struggling at this point with tyres. Maybe he'll set up, or maybe he's light on fuel.
How many laps are left at this point?
10.
Probably like bang this then, I imagine.
What a way. Because you're still here. Where are you? Hang on. There.
Yeah.
And they're just coming across the start finish, so you're not too far behind, but not right on them yet.
Yeah. Because I catch up to Perkins but can't pass him, and suddenly Daniel Kim appears.
Oh, Costas and Costas and Gunter. Gunter was defending quite hard. Louis, Code Brown. Yep. That's a brown. We call it a brown flag, Louis. Code Brown is when someone craps in the Olympic swimming pool and it's got to be emptied, cleaned out. When it's racing, it's a brown flag. Oh. It's time, 10:30. Bloody hell. Snuck up. So how far are you behind them? Oh, Daniel Kim. So turn 1. And you're just there, so... Man, it looks like one car. Just one long car. Is that close?
Yeah, this is about where I knew I was fucking losing this spot.
Where were you?
In 5th.
Oh, yeah. Is this when you thought, shit, I'm going to be light?
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't figure it out till probably another 3 laps. So I was gutted because I was catching Shane too. So 3 seconds behind there. But his tyres were going off and I managed to claw it back even more, but then figured it out. So, I'm not going to make it. These 2 battles here are going pretty good. This one and that one. Dawson Firthy. Firthy's a hard man to pass when he wants to be. Good defender. And Gunter is a very tough man to get by. I'm sure Costas would have got a like a track warning for that. I'm not sure how they work it out. Might be relative to the entry. I've got to say though, Louis, it's good to have you back and sticking around and running, racing.
What reviews on Louis?
Fuck,
Louis Van Deventer to pro.
Fuck, that was close. The thing I like about this track is the limits, like the edges. You know, like these things here, they're all different. You got some where you can run right out, and then others you got to tuck it in. You got to just treat every corner individually. Oh, he made a mistake then, but looks like Costas did too, so it didn't matter.
Seeing as you mentioned my name, I thought I'd join.
Hello.
How are we?
We good. How are you?
My wife. Hello.
Haven't had any HR meetings this week?
HR meetings? No.
Good. That's a good week then.
Yeah, they haven't heard the jokes yet.
No one's pissed you off.
His office is set up in the corner of the HR office, so you don't have to come get him.
You know me too well, Harrison.
Yeah, it's like I've met you before in real life.
Man, these two were fighting big and hard.
That's right. Nick had to share a room with him.
Poor Nick. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was good though. The bed and breakfast, Louis. Get up in the morning, shower, have a coffee, see if there's any wallabies outside, talk shit.
Be back in a sec.
Yeah, we got to do that again, man.
Yep, it was a good little break, wasn't it?
I'm just flashing. Who's he flashing?
The smashed Porsche. Yep. Oh, yeah, that was close. Yeah, his tyres getting a little bit loose.
Yeah, he said he had 2 flat tires on the right or some shit.
Oh yeah, yep.
And that Audi definitely brakes a lot better than that Mustang.
Ooh. Is it a bit naughty?
If that was an extra millimetre of bump, fucking Macross would have been straight into that fucking wall.
Hmm. She's Gunter and Maddie's still down that channel. How long does it take to ask if I can swap back to the to the other car?
Matt joined them, so now they're probably just talking shit.
Yeah.
Because Matt's an enabler, if you don't know.
Alright, so Lucas out front. Webley still. Shane third. Me fourth at this point. I was only 1.5 seconds behind Shane. I don't know if he was fuel saving at all. But at this point I'm thinking, oh man, I could be on here for a third. There he is. And then realised I don't have enough fuel. Hendo in fifth.
Did you pit for more or?
I did, and it didn't take any on. I set it to just take on like 3 litres, and it didn't do anything, so. I just drove out and drove really, really light-footed for an extra lap. Ended 11th, I think.
Thank you.
Yes.
Use your engine maps?
Nah, I haven't got it set. I need to do that actually on my Stream Deck.
If I'm not mistaken, I took you on the straight to just before the finish.
Hmm. Costas starting to get a bit frustrated here. Oh, yes, these two boys, look at this. Ben Collins and Will Gollenbeck having a good ding-dong out the back on the mid-pack. The chrome on that on the Lamborghini looks pretty cool on the side there.
The lightning strike, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Webley in the background.
Yeah, he'll be coming through.
Yeah. So I've just caught Daniel Kim here as well. I don't know how he ended up there.
Does some shit go down?
I ended up. I think we had a 2-lap fight. I passed and he tries to fight me back from memory, but.
Oh, Kim was behind first. He probably just got overtook by Dawson and Louis.
And
Perkins, yeah. Or you had damage, yeah. Or a flat tire.
Just see it drop back so rapidly.
It looked like all the Ferraris dropped off a lot towards the end.
Maybe it was a tyre issue. They often have issues with their tyres, don't they?
Ooh. Isn't it? Yeah. It's getting close. Oh, yep, good move into 2.
Right away then.
How many laps I got to go? Couple. Oh, that was a good move. Hang on, who was that coming through? Oh, okay, George. Just unlapping himself, I think. Oh no.
Yep.
Was it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, was, yeah. What happened to George's race?
Well, he got dropped off the grid, so he had to start from pit lane, and then he started on wet tyres, so immediately had to pit again for dries. Just got downhill from there.
Sounds like our neighbour's going to go do donuts at the end of the road again.
Oh.
No, I want to go. I wish you could buy like paintball pellets filled with brake fluid.
You can buy one so have a little firecracker in them.
Why would you be upset about them doing donuts at the end of the driveway?
No, because they do it at like 3 in the morning when we're asleep. It wakes us up.
That's fair.
That's fair, but
I have the ones that shoot real bullets.
It's the same, dude. No, if you like brake fluid, just what it does to your paint, and it's a really nicely painted car. There we go.
Oh shit! On the last corner.
Yep.
Oh, he must be salty.
You got me just before that, Louis.
Thank you.
I was salty at myself, but I was pretty happy with the pace though. I had a good car. I'd say
after I crossed the line, I didn't see the checkered, so I kept on going for another lap just in case.
Yeah. I think Lucas crossed the line and left straight away, and it threw the whole grid out.
Oh yeah, because he would have crossed and everybody behind him would have supposed to be checking back, but not being there, the game would have thought, "Fuck, they got to keep on going."
Yeah, the game. Yeah, the game did a bit of a freak out. So so if we go should be roughly right around here. So Lucas 1, Webley 2nd, Shane 3rd, Tony Spence ended 4th, Hendo 5th, Gunter dropped.
He dropped
and
to
Macrolos, yeah. I think Firthy moved up. I guess he lost a couple of spots. Okay, so Costas. But
Macrolos
yeah, there was a penalty there, so that changed it. So it would have been Firthy. And I'd say then Gunter, then Costas. Pete Dawson.
Costas then Gunter because the incident.
Louis. Me. Lee Perkins. Matt Clark, 13th. Daniel Kim, 14th. Will Gollenbeck, 15th. Ben Collins, 16th. Joseph Mahoney, 17. George Goddard, 18. Jonathan Warren, 19. Ben Lee, 20th. Ken Worcester, 21st. Harrison, 22nd. Cam McConnell, 23rd. And Adrian, 24th. So, and it's 10:30. We did well. So, well done to those. Once again, prize from Sim Blacks at the end of the season for one of our drivers is going to be this, which is very, very cool, and we're all excited about. So or someone's going to win it. So all the drivers, including the admin guys, will all go in, and it'll spin the wheel, and we'll decide who wins those at the end of the season. So for those who have completed 80% of the races. So that's what we have tonight. That's about it. We'll do next week. We have quick shout out to of course Sim Blacks and also our other sponsors. So Hendo and Crosscut Woodworks and Joinery. Yep, just doing a shout out to you, mate, as a sponsor.
No, you're welcome, mate.
Yeah, no, much appreciated. Then next week we're at Valencia, and that's a 90-minute, so that'll be same deal, compulsory pit stop, but you must change tyres. Was it?
Tyres, not fuel. Fuel
Yeah.
isn't mandatory.
Compulsory tyres.
Yep, compulsory tyre stop. So, yep, that'll be fun. Join us in for Monday, and we will be live again. Cool. Cheers for joining him, and we'll see you.
Deal.
Bye bye.
Is there any room in the server or nah?
Yeah.
The